Hi, sales guys. So, the responsibility that I've given you to be able to win customers over is quite a hard job. So, in many companies, sales is given to a separate department, people that know how to sell, negotiate clients, win clients over. So, in this situation, you may not have previous experience in this. I do a lot, so I can show you how I do it and you can copy it and then eventually make it natural for yourself. So, as over listening to some of these calls, the one line I've noticed is a customer initially will. So, I just gotta wait for that call to finish. A customer initially will say to you, "Give me the price." The call starts. What's your price? What's your call out fee? Whatever it is. You pretty much have to ignore that. The reason for ignoring it is as soon as you give them the price, they no longer want to listen to you anymore. They don't want to hear anything you have to say. No matter what you do from then on, their mind is made. They're just being polite and not hanging up on you. So when they say to you, "Can I? What's your call out fee?" Then you just reply back with, "Can I start off with, what is your job about?" It all depends. So again, or you can just say, "It depends. Can you tell me more about the job?" And that gives you an entry point for you to now talk about everything about how great we are and how we can solve your problem. Um, so again, if you give them the quality fee straight away, their mind is set. They don't want. They're just being polite and not hanging up on you. If you say, can you tell? It all depends. Can you tell me more about the job? They'll start talking about the job. They'll start telling you about what they want done. All these things. You have to listen very closely at this point and just even start making notes on the file about what they're saying. They might be saying, "I've got some plumbing technicality issues. I've got this and this." That is not what you're looking out for, and nor am I looking out for it. And I know the technical. What I'm looking for is what is their point of pain. So, what is their point of pain is they'll say something like, um, "I had another plumber come out there and they weren't helpful." Okay, no problems. What didn't you like about that plumber? You ask them. And whatever they reply back with, you have to make up in your mind, well, at Sam's Local, we have a plumber that will be able to do that for you. So we can make sure that won't happen to you again. Whatever is their point of pain, something is hurting them. Either they're not getting good advice, they're worried about the costs. So if they're worried about the costs, you tell them, "Hey, we're going to make sure that we give you a quote before you start. So if you're not happy with the cost, you can say no." And if they're like, "Well, I'm still paying a call out fee," well, we guarantee our service. If you feel as though, and it says in the call script, that the plumber did not give you a good enough uh, advice, did not give you good enough, whatever it may be, didn't give you good advice, didn't give you good expert knowledge, they weren't exactly what you expected, call me back personally and I'll refund the call out fee. So we guarantee our service. So there's no reason for you not to choose us. But if you do like us, then this is going to be the call out fee, this is going to be the cost. So back to the point. So what if they don't bring up a point of pain? Then you just have to ask them questions. So you have to ask them questions. I hope it's on the call script, like, what have you tried doing this job yourself? Have you tried using another plumber? What have you tried to do in the past? What are your thoughts around fixing this? What are you, if we were to come out, what are you worried about? What's your concern? It's a nicer way of saying it. And then again, they'll bring out their fears. It could be anything. You don't know what they're going to say. It could be that they're worried that they want lots of advice, lots of quotes. So if they say that, to say, "Well, the plumber coming to your house, he also has a senior plumber in the office that looks after the quotes. So if you're not happy with his advice, you can always talk to our senior plumber that will let him know, give you a second opinion." So I know you're worried about not getting good advice. Well, with us, you've not only got the plumber going on site, but you've also got someone that's been plumbing for a long time in the office that can help you. So you're just making up a solution. Whatever they say, you have to think in your head, well, obviously Sam's Local or any of our companies will be able to do that. And if you say all these things, you've got to put it on the arrow flow as well, on the job notes, wherever. If you don't want to tell the client, and put it, away from the client's notes, saying, I told the client we are able to jump on a roof, do this, and do this, this, this. That way, when I look at it or the plumber looks at it and say we aren't able to do it, we'll be able to tell the client before we go there, hey, by the way, you spoke to the office, we can't necessarily do this, but 99% of the time we can do it. Alright guys, hopefully that's helpful, and I'll keep making videos to help us do this.